Well, in this episode, we're gonna kind of redo this truck bed topper little camper thing. It needs some work, and by some I mean a lot. She's pretty rotten, but I'm just gonna make it good enough to take on Hot Rod Power Tour, so I got somewhere to sleep. The main thing is trying to get all this aluminum stripping back, put where it goes on the bottom. I don't think it'll be that hard. I gotta just get this one back, do something about this, make sure it's straight, and just self-tapper it back in there. This one's good. I just need to put a couple more screws in it to sturdy it up, and I gotta redo a door, which ain't that bad. And on the inside, this is all foam. It's pretty much just held together with foam, but in the corners here, I'm just gonna put some thin wood, screw it, and then screw it on the bottom, and then maybe get a piece of plywood and screw it through the foam and down to the aluminum just to strengthen it a little. I don't know yet. It's just gonna be good enough for Hot Rod Power Tour, so I'll just keep you guys updated on how this thing goes. Alright, so we're in the camper topper deal. I got, my buddy heater going and a fan over there drying the floor out of my truck. I got it set on the orange truck right now just so I can get it squared up, but by no means is this the right way. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take just some cheap wood and brace up where the old rotten wood used to be with just some self-tappers. It should be good enough. What I did is I got two 2x3s or whatever they are, or 1x3s. They're just thin, but it really folds it up. Put two of them here in the corner. I think that was the actual size. That's why I went with that, I guessed, up there. I got it jammed down into the aluminum that holds it on the truck, and I used tin screws on the outside to screw them in. There's a little bit of gap on these two, but you gotta remember who you're watching. I don't do things the right way, but yeah, so we're just gonna do that in all four corners, and then probably all four corners, and then at the top, and then 45 them down because it's at a 45 angle, and then probably one that runs along the bottom. I probably got to cut some of the insulation out so I can get a thicker piece where I want it, because I mean, you can see that the wall's moving, but the support isn't moving. So I probably just, for tonight, well, I suppose I got more wood, I can tackle this side, which kind of looks like a joke because I gotta, well, anyway, I'm just gonna strip the wall for now and get it ready for a new piece of wood and go from there. Alright, so I'm gonna call it a night. What I did is I got that one done, but this is the other side, the other front side. Started stripping it. This stuff is just a pain to get off. And there's the first layer, which is just like old trailer house, whatever you want to call it, and then they got a second layer, then you got the third layer. I want to get all this out of here because that stuff kind of stinks. The only stuff I'm gonna leave in here is the foam in good places. I have no idea what did this. I'm sure it's whatever ate all the wood. It's all rotten, but I'm gonna get all that out of here and kind of start fresh-ish. I gotta get this bracket out of here. There's some L brackets, which I'll probably put back in here, but for now I'm just gonna strip it out, get some wood bracing like I did on that side all the way around, like I said earlier, and just make it somewhat sturdy on its own so I can actually set it down on the truck bed and have it somewhat squared up. But yeah, that's gonna call it for tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna pull a transmission out at a junkyard. I'll try to find one anyway for the orange truck, which I'm currently in right now. So that video will probably be out before this. So I got all four corners braced up. By no means I'm not a builder at all. I'm probably building this too heavy. Nothing straight, as you can tell. There's a big gap, but we reused some wood that was still decent in here. I'm gonna put a board at the bottom here to hold this on. It's probably overkill and it's probably gonna be too heavy, but you know, I don't want this thing flying apart when we're in Kentucky or wherever we're gonna be for Hot Rod Power Tour. But I think that's what all I'm gonna do for structure on the sides. I might put one in the front. Don't know yet. But I know this back has got to be braced up better. It's a little floppy on the bottom, and then I got to build a new door. But once I get all the bracing done, I'll start bracing the back, and then strip all the wood off on the inside. And I don't know, go to the scratch and dent section and find something. I might put a new piece up there, but I feel like the back is gonna be fine. So yeah, I put a new piece up there. Gotta put a support down there, because all it's really holding it is the tin, and it's not very strong. But I don't know, I'm not a builder. I'm sure I'm doing it way wrong, but it's good enough for me. I don't know. Probably the wrong way, but oh well. Well, I got the bottom board in. You know, you could buy these super expensive boards and they're not straight, and it goes like this, and then you're too lazy to put it through the whatever planer, whatever it's called. So we just got a U shape, like it's like leaf spring, so extra wooden suspension. So just gotta do that with the other side and the front, and I'm sure I think I got enough thin stuff to put on the top. But yeah, it's starting to become sturdy enough to where I can just put it on the truck and drive the truck around. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for part one. Obviously there will be more. I gotta get this done for Hot Rod Power Tour, so thanks for watching.